everybody. It is Friday. It's time for a Friday stream, and I am very caffeinated. I just had. It was up to here. It was up to here with iced coffee. Now it is down to here with iced coffee. So believe me, I was chugging because for some ungodly reason, no matter how much sleep I got, and I got to sleep in a little bit today because I didn't have to go into work until 10 instead of until 9. So I didn't have to leave until 8 instead of 7. I was still exhausted, so I caffeinated myself. I'm a little all over the place, but that's okay. I'll probably burn myself out again. I'm back. Still in my hellscape of an apartment because it is absolutely not unpacked, and I need to take a break from unpacking because it's like everywhere I look now is starting to get overwhelmed. It's instead of just like, okay, here's your box, and I'm gonna unpack it, and it's gonna be great. I can't do that anymore. My brain just goes, you're a failure. You're a failure for having a dirty apartment. You are not successful at all, and you never will be. Wahaha. And that's on mental illness. So, I need a break from unpacking, and I'm going to play some Ace Attorney Investigations 2, because it's been a hot second since I've done that, since I took a week break. Yes, I promise I will get back to Steins Gate. I know I need to get back into Steins Gate, especially since I got to the part that everybody is like, but it goes crazy. And it did. It did in fact go crazy, but I feel like doing some fun accents on this Friday night. And by fun accents, I'm probably gonna annoy the shit out of everybody. If that's not your thing, I'm so sorry, because this is what you get. What else? I had something else I was gonna say. Oh, next week I will be getting back to like sending out my schedule on Twitter and things. So I know I was slacking this week, but that's just because it was my first week back from my big dramatic life change of a move. I'm excited to be back though. So let's my computer's a little slow too. I was trying to fuck around with other games, trying to figure out how to get them on my stream, but it wasn't quite working the way I planned. Just in case. So, it's a tardy. If I forget a voice, just forgive me, because, like I said, it's been a minute. Am I muted still? Okay, thank God I'm not. Sound on and on pause. We're back to it. So, when we had left off, we were just talking to Judge Courtney, and Simon, which I think their voices are like two of my favorites. Oh, side note, I don't have my pop filter on my mic, so if it gets a little extra peaky or whatever, I'm really sorry. I will have that by next week, because I like using the pop filter. It's just I still have my mic on my stand instead of its little arm, so it's a little different. Bear with me. I'm getting my shit together, slowly but surely. Okay, Judge Courtney, what is she thinking? Oh, and we fade out dramatic. Wow, what a way to start. To be continued right now. What a weird place to begin. Anywho. And then I have my little page down trick, don't I? Yeah, because it changes my screen. Coolio. April 2nd, 12:05 p.m. The Zodiac Art Gallery, Autumn Palace. I really hope astrology comes into play, like really comes into play in this case, because I am a huge astrology geek. I don't really know why. Maybe I just like that. Maybe some people could call it tribalism. It's that like human need to feel like a part of a group. Maybe I'm just weird. Who knows? But I really like astrology, so shout out to any of you fellow astrology fans or actual astrologers out there. That's pretty neat. I think that's pretty neat. Anyway, she said it would only be a 10-minute recess. They sure are taking an awfully long time. Because I have no concept of time. Sorry to keep you waiting. Prosecutor DeBest presents Miss Delicia Stokes. scones. I tried to say stones. Yes, you called so here. Okay, whoa. Let me run that back and let's try that again. Yesy, you called, so here I am. It is I, Delicia Scones, the pharmacist who makes delicious drugs. Delicious drugs? She makes delicious drugs. Delicious drugs. But you can call me Miss Delicious. And you can call me Mr. the Bestest. Oi, nice to meet you, bestie. Thanks, bestie. So true, bestie. They've gone straight to nicknames. Ah, that boy reminds me of someone. This is Miles Edgeworth. He's Gregory wow. Should not have caffeinated myself because now my brain and my mouth are not at the same speed. My brain is running so fast. This is Miles Edgeworth. He's Gregory's son. Miley. Oh no. Miley, this isn't your turn to die. Yesy, nice to meet you, Miley. Could you please not call me Miley? Meeting Greggy's boy. I guess it's a sign I'm getting old. How old is this woman? Rude. Justine. Sebastian, isn't there something you'd like to ask this pharmacist? Oh, Miss Pharmacist. Sorry. Apologies. This is not quite formal enough. Oh, right. Yeah. Miss Delicious, could you tell us the reason why you came into the gallery? Yesy, I came to see the curator, Katie. I've been friends with her for 18 years, so I visit her quite often. I've got two very different British accents talking to each other right now. Is it true, Miss Pharmacist, that you also assisted in the treatment of Mr. Gustavia? I guess you could say that, although I only made the antidote for the doctor. Wow, you made the antidote on the spot? Yesy, as long as I have the right ingredients, I can make any drug easily. That's creepy and totally suspicious. The infirmary here is... Oh god. Let's try that again. The infirmary here is well equipped... I will get there, okay? It's a process. It's a process. Gotta switch. I'm doing every single one of these voices. The infirmary here is well equipped, you see. Instead of sending him to the hospital in critical condition, we treated him right away. I did all I could do. The rest depends on his body's ability to recover. Do you know the victim, Miss Delicious? Yesy, although it's been 18 years since I last saw him. I only knew that he had become a world-famous pastry chef. Is the victim that famous? I heard on the news that he had won a competition for designing desserts. That reminds me, I do remember him mentioning something about studying design in Shangfa. Okay, Courtney, you're getting a little, like, slap-happy with that gavel there. Now, let's get down to business, Miss Pharmacist. Are you familiar with the drug Megatoxin X? Yesy, it's the drug that's used to kill those things. It's mega effective. Because the effects are so potent, it's not available to the general public. What are those things you're referring to? It's a drug for vanquishing the creatures that strike fear into the heart of a lady. The ones that often infest kitchens and the like. Ah, I think I know what she's talking about. So, Miss Pharmacist, may I ask you one thing? Do you know what happens when you mix normalium with fatalium? Yesy, I know. It's even written on the warning label for Megatoxin X. Hazardous when mixed. When the two drugs are mixed together, a chemical reaction occurs and a gas is released. Inhaling a large amount of this gas can cause breathing difficulties and even death. From the amount of poison gas Gusty breathed in, I think, there was probably at least 500 milliliters of each chemical in the gas. As expected of a pharmacist, she's very well informed. Normalium is an adhesive liquid that becomes hot as soon as heat is applied. It also has a red colour and a minty fragrance. Due to its low cost, it's used everywhere. See, I think I'm really starting to get it. Fatalium is a white, watery liquid. That's enough for now. As expected of a pharmacist, you're very knowledgeable. Yesy, of course I am. Megatoxin X is one of the chemicals that the company I work for produces. See, now I'm losing it again. Oh dear, Edgeworth is on guard. But not just anyone has access to it. It's so potent as a poison that it couldn't be sold to the... Oh my god. It's so potent as... Oh my god. Oh. It's so potent as a poison that it couldn't be sold to the public after all. Thank you. I think that's all I need to hear. Oh my gosh. Just give me a minute, y'all. I'm so embarrassed that I can't get these places right. Overruled. Thank you. I think that's all I need to hear. Does Judge Courtney suspect her? What is she hiding behind that smile? Oh, Flatfoot. Have you made any progress in the investigation or something? Yeah. Oh god, what did I get? It's a gumshoe. Yeah, let me tell you. The glass cases that contain the sculptures can be opened by a mechanism in the lid. What's strange cases? The temperature of the cases can be lowered down to... Oh, here's Midna. Come here. She's crawling through all of my cups. I have like 4 different drinks over here, because of course I do. Midna, what are you doing? Are you gonna come say hi to everybody? Come say hi. Come here. Come here. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. Say hi. Your people await. What are you doing? Boop. 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 Aw, you just wanted to snuggle with mommy, huh? You wanted attention. Aw, so sweet. Alright, off you go. Good girl. The temperature in the cases can be lowered down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. The inside of the Pisces case was set to 27 degrees Fahrenheit, so my hand nearly got stuck to the ice. Good thing I didn't. So then, from the lid of the Pisces case, we detected slight traces of normalium. Not bad. Huh? If the normalium was in a glass case at a temperature of 27 degrees Fahrenheit, then it would have been frozen to the lid. Okay, Midna. Let's go over here. Whee! Really? So what happened? Mr. DeBest, why don't we try borrowing the power of Kay's little thief? I think the circumstances will be easier to understand if we use our Mr. Thief. So you really want to help me out that much? Fine. I'm not really sure how this all works, but you, get on with it. I hate being bossed around by this guy, but to arrive at the truth, I'll do it. Overruled! Overruled! Stop acting as you please. The goddess of law has no need of your power. Don't be such a stick in the mud, corny pie. We have approval of the prosecutor in charge, so what's the problem? Could it be there's something the PIC doesn't want us to find out? That's none of your concern. You insist on participating in the investigation. Then let me check if you're qualified by asking you a question. What is she planning? Who set off the poison gas? If you can answer me that, I'll allow you to work with us. Well then, Miles, the person who opened the Pisces case and set off the gas. When you think about the circumstances, there's only one person it could have been. Yes, considering the circumstances, it's clear who it was. And Midna's gonna jump up on the bookshelf that's right next to my desk. Ouch, she just whipped me with her tail. She's gonna shake the desk and I just brace for it. Yes, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. 'Cause you're a brat. You're a brat. Aw, hey baby. So, please give me your answer. Who set off the poison gas? That would be Gustavia. Because he's the one, he had to open it and then he like passed out because of the gas. There was no one in the Autumn Palace other than the victim, Dane Gustavia. It's hard to believe it could have been anyone but him. It seems that way. Very well. I'll allow you to participate this time. However, if I feel you are a hindrance, I will have to ask you to leave. Understood. What I don't understand is why the victim opened that case. Whee! Here she goes. So, Mr. Edgeworth, what shall I recreate? Ow! That is my knee that you were clawing into. Ouchies! Based on the information we've gathered so far, let's recreate the scene before the gas. Got it! Okay, now you're licking my foot. Don't do that. Ah! Don't scare me like that. So this is the true power of Sir Thief. Pretty impressive. Let's investigate the Pisces sculpture post-haste. There's frozen normalium on the lid of the Pisces sculpture glass case. It's frozen so thick you can't even open the lid. On the actual glass case, the lid was heavily cracked. It was like someone had it out for the Pisces sculpture, sir. Do you have any idea how it came to be cracked like this? Well, the damage didn't seem to have come from the outside of the glass case, sir. I see. So the inside of the case was below freezing point, and the case had developed cracks. There are no signs of external damage. From this, we can deduce... Below freezing? Like Mr. Edward's cold stare. And cracked? Like Mr. Edward's furrowed brow. Thermal fracturing. The cold glass case was heated from the outside, causing it to crack. But why did thermal fracturing occur here? And what caused it? Inside the thermally fractured glass case, there was frozen normalium. Oh, that face means you probably thought of something, Miles. Indeed I have. I know how Mr. Gustavia was able to open the glass case. What? How can you possibly know something I don't? Wow, wait, I'm pretty sure that verbatim is like a Byakuya line from freaking Danganronpa. How can you possibly know something that I don't? I'd say the things he does know are in the minority. Hey, aren't you gonna let me know? Yes, actually, because that's how this game works. How did Dane Gustavia open the glass? He probably used the gas burner. This gas burner that was found in the Autumn Palace shows signs of recent use. I believe this was the cause of thermal fracturing in the Pisces sculpture glass case. Pisces sculptures glass case. Quite a mouthful. A gas burner? Why would I use something like that? Ah, I got it. The lid was frozen shut, so we had to use the burner to melt the ice. Indeed, that is correct. How do we start? I'm still the best, you know. Late start, you didn't even understand a single thing, did you? Well, that's just because Mr. Edwards' explanation is too hard to follow. Okay, why don't you update the little thief so that he can understand it? If you say so. Right, let's restart the recreation. I like how Larry is just like vigorously sketching. The victim, Dane Gustavia, was the only one to enter the Autumn Palace. If he used the gas burner then, the normalium in the glass case would have melted. And then? The melted normalium would have come into contact with the fatalium inside the case. And produced the poison gas. The moment Mr. Gustavia opened the lid, he would have begun to inhale the gas. He managed to drag himself out to the fountain patio. Oh my gosh, excuse me, sorry. He managed to drag himself out to the fountain patio just before his strength ran out. So he inhaled the gas when he opened the lid. It seems he finally understands. But why did Mr. Gustavia open the glass case of the Passy sculpture? The victim's goal, that I do not yet know. Perhaps he had the same reason as Uncle Ray. Maybe he actually came to see the Winter Palace, not the Autumn one. Uncle Ray also thought that this was the Winter Palace at first. Oh, you too, Ray? Actually, I thought so too. It looks just like Icy's room from 18 years ago. It's even got the exact same plants in front of the door. It seems everyone involved with the IS-7, I'm gonna call it the I-7, just call it ICE-7. ICE-7 incident made the same mistake. I really wish it was ICE-9. I say that every single time we've been playing this case. I say it every time, but truly, I wish it was ICE-9. It's ICE-7, but in my heart, it's ICE-9. And if you know, you know. It is imperative that we investigate the real Winter Palace immediately. I should suggest that to Mr. DeBest. I gotta know! Yeah, that's how it was! Huh? Did you think of something? Oh boy. Oh, okay. I'm going to change this to make sure the language is a little updated. Because technically it's not really appropriate to say committed suicide anymore. But anyway. The victim died by suicide! He thought he would look refined if he died in an art gallery. Have you even been listening? Well, if you're as smart as me, just hearing half of the story will be enough. Sebastian, I'll explain from the top later. Top? That means bust, right? Alright, I'll leave it to you. Yes, it would indeed be best to let Judge Courtney handle him. That aside, don't you have some information to inform everyone of? I totally forgot! What are you talking about? We did a little checking on that pharmacist. We, meaning me, the best, prosecutor's subordinate. That's not something to brag about. Shut up, you! Quiet down and listen. Suicide is, off the table for now. Yeah. That's because, in short, that pharmacist is the culprit. She set up the gas as a trap. Yep. Didn't know. It's a terrible shame. Miss Pharmacist, how could one in the profession of saving lives stoop to extinguishing them? What are you saying? I would never do such a thing. Mr. DeBest, do you have a basis for these accusations? Of course. This is my basis. Her pharmacist's license. It would permit her... Oh god, ouch, that was my leg. It would permit her to handle megatoxin X3. And its active ingredient, Fatalium, was one of the components of the poison gas. Exactly! That chemical is almost impossible for ordinary people to obtain. But that pharmacist is another story altogether. It wasn't me! I've got... Oh gosh. It wasn't me! You got it all wrong! And that's not all. A bottle of megatoxin X was found in the victim's pocket. And on the bottle, we found clear fingerprints. Yours. Oh my god, that was not. I thought that was Delicia about to speak. That's the best still. You and the curator took the victim to the infirmary, right? That would have given you the perfect opportunity to plant the bottle on him. That's... You are the only pharmacist on the premises who could have handled Megatoxin X. Furthermore, as for the curator of the art gallery, you're an acquaintance of hers. You would have had access to the gallery at any time in order to prepare the poison gas trap. Please wait, that Megatoxin X, it was stolen. It's not mine, it's my friend's, I swear. I really don't think she's the killer, but still. Trying to lie your way out. Oh, I'm sorry. Trying to lie your way out of this won't go well with me. It's true. Look, I've got the proof right here in my bag. What is she searching for? Not this. Not this either. I remember seeing cloth like that recently. Ah, please take a look at this. It's some sort of paper. What's it say? April 1st, theft report accepted. Stolen item, Megatoxin X. This is a theft report accepted certificate. What? Yeah, see, truth is, 1 week ago, my Megatoxin X was stolen. 1 week ago? That means you didn't have it with you today. Of course not. That's usually what it means when my thing was stolen. I don't have it anymore. Someone took it. Yeah, see, that bottle you just found is probably the one that was stolen from me. I normally carry that bottle of Megatoxin X in my bag at all times. Even though I often forget to keep it locked up. I would never even think about mixing it with normalium. But why in the world would you carry such a dangerous substance on your person? Well, you never know when those things will appear. Those creatures that infest the kitchen, striking fear into the heart of a lady, right? If you had a rolled up newspaper, you could just squash them with one blow. What do we do now? Well then, can we really accept this theft report? Let's ask for confirmation. That should clearly tell us whether or not she's lying. Right, well then, I'll just call and confirm it. Looks like Miss Delicious isn't the culprit. Indeed, if she really did set up the poison gas as a trap, I don't believe she would do it in the way that incriminates her the most. So, Miles, who do you think is the culprit? Predicting the actions of the victim would require a fair amount of advanced planning. And there's only one person here capable of that. It's the girl that I want to cosplay! It's Flower Princess McGee! Huh? Uncle Ray would like to know that too. Who do you suspect? Oh... The one who stole the Megatoxin X and prepared the room in advance was... Catherine Hall! It had to be the curator of the Zodiac Art Gallery, Miss Catherine Hall. However, I still don't have any evidence that she is the criminal yet. I see. She is... The way he said that now sounded like he had been expecting it. Good job, Miles, as expected from Uncle Ray's future apprentice. I have no intention of becoming your apprentice. And I will now announce the results of my verification. I can confirm that her theft report was indeed accepted. Therefore, it's a little too early to come to a decision. That means your logic was completely faulty. You're wrong! My real performance is yet to come. Really? And how do you plan to proceed with your investigation? That's... First, we need to speak with the curator. And after that? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Sebastian, Mr. Gustavia may have had business in the Winter Palace. I believe we should send an investigator there as well. Oh, that's sorry. That's good too. Detective Gumshoe, investigate the Winter Palace at once. Got it, sir. Justine, let's go talk to the curator. Yes, let us proceed. We should go and listen to what Miss Hall has to say as well. I feel like I need to listen back to my, last couple streams because I feel like I'm not quite nailing Sebastian's voice. Or maybe it's, changed a little bit, but anywho. Alright, I want you guys to listen to what the curator has to say. Mr. DeBest, weren't you going to go and talk to her yourself? Nah, that's the job for my subordinates. All I have to do is wait for the report. I'm the best prosecutor after all. Such arrogance. Well, this is anticlimactic. I'm gonna chill for a bit. Huh? What's that in the fountain? Ah! Oh god, it's a rat, isn't it? Oh no! What? Ah! There's a dead body in the fountain! What is the meaning of this? Oh my god, isn't that the guy from the other? Oh my god. Silence, everyone! Forensics! Identify this body at once. It's terrible, Belle! Please be quiet, detective. The ice sculptures in the Winter Palace! They've all melted, pal! What? 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 That was a lot of whats. Oh, goodness. What is going on here? There are 2 victims now. This is all just like 18 years ago. Once again, the ice sculptures have melted. Again? And everyone related to the incident 18 years ago is gathered here now. Midnight, you're crawling all over the place. What are you doing? Do you know who murdered the people? You got some answers? No? Just gonna stare at me? Okay. What you looking at? Lots of stuff going on? Got cat business to take care of? Go take care of your cat business. Come on. This is no mere coincidence, don't you think so, Miles? Yes. The key to finding the truth of this case lies in the I-7 incident. This is what I believe. That's right. Uncle Ray thinks so too. Looks like it's time once again for Uncle Ray to tell you about the I-7 incident. Are we going back in time? We're gonna see Gregory Edgeworth. Yes, I'm gonna save. I'm also gonna save on my emulator. So let's do a quick little save state right now. Let's save it at state 3. How about that? State, boom, 3. Whee! Coolio, 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 coolio. Back in time. The I-7 incident 18 years ago. Gregory Edgeworth's last case. Isaac Dover was murdered at the venue of a dessert contest, and his body was discovered in the chocolate treasure chest made by Jeff Master. The victim died from blood loss after being struck in the head with a rock salt lamp. The murder weapon was found hidden inside Delicia's candy castle. Then, in the victim's room, where no one had searched yet, all of Dover's sherbet sculptures had melted. Midna, you gotta stop jumping on the desk, baby girl. Go lay in your bed. Oh, we got Sweet Baby Ray! We got Sweet Baby Ray! Original flavor. The sculptures in Mr. Dover's room have melted. Due to that, Prosecutor Von Karma immediately drove us away from the scene. I need to learn how to do a German accent so I can better do Von Karma. How are we gonna investigate now? And what's with that defense attorney's out? Von Karma's methods are deplorable. Midna, you cannot go there. That is my computer. Oh, careful. It's okay, baby. Well, investigating the crime scene is supposed to be the police's job after all. But you gotta admit, Von Karma's methods are way out of line. Defense attorneys and the police should work together to discover the truth. Raymond, you must realize that not everyone shares the same views as us. Should one expose the truth for the sake of justice or simply accept things as they appear? Everyone has their own view on what is right and what is wrong. Even if that means convicting an innocent man? Both ourselves and the police are only human, and as humans, we all make mistakes. It is for this reason that we defense attorneys exist, so that those who are alone and helpless can have an ally on their side. An ally on their side. If we cannot investigate, should we just find some other way to help? I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I still have much to learn. You're still young, so you have many opportunities to learn. Daddy Edgeworth's right. Right, I'll do my best. Monsieur Edgeworth and Monsieur Shields, would you like to take a brief respite? Midna, do you mind? I'm in the middle of something. I know it is not much, but please, it's this. Wow, thank you. There's a fly in here too that I need to... Ugh, the fruit flies are back with a vengeance. My new place. Mr. Master's favorite food, handmade by Miss Hall. Very sweet and quite misshapen. Oh god. Let's eat. I appreciate getting some sugar into my system, but these are a little too sweet. And it's a little misshapen too. Hey, you know what? Still chocolate. I'm terribly sorry. Does it not suit your tastes? Not at all. It's deliciously sweet. Thank you very much. But making sweets isn't really my forte. Huh? You made this chocolate cake? Yes, chocolate is Monsieur Master's favorite food. Preparing his favorite food is also part of my job. But I'm still not that good at it, so I need him to instruct me. I envy Master Jeff. He gets to eat Kate's handmade sweets whenever he wants. Did you say something? No, it's nothing. This is so sweet in more ways than one. Oh! I like kind of ship it, but I kind of don't, because she's like totally the murderer. Miss Hall, you seem very dedicated to your work. Without my work, I wouldn't even have the right to be here. What do you mean? When I was a child, I was abandoned. Monsieur Master took me in. Oh wow, the tragic villain backstory. One snowy Christmas Eve, I was left on the doorstep of his mansion. I owe Monsieur Master my life. He became like a father to me, and so to repay his kindness, I want to continue working for him. I want to cosplay her so bad. The flower crown, the necklace, the dress. It's so dramatic. Kate, you're incredible. I've lived a long life. Yet that brought tears to even my eyes. Oh, he's so noir. He's so noir detective. Look at him. Today. Oh, I opened my Adobe InDesign. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Let me close that real quick. Close window. Thank you. Today, Christmas Eve has finally arrived once more. But it looks like I won't be able to give him the present I prepared. I would do anything if it meant saving Monsieur Master. If there's any way I could be of service to you, please ask. Yes, I appreciate that. Well then, do you happen to know anything about the victim, Isaac Dover? I don't really know much about Monsieur Dover, but I have a photo of the desserts he made for the contest finals. How lovely. This is certainly a splendid piece of work. Yes, with this exquisite beauty, it's truly a work of art. It's crafted so intricately that you almost forget it's made out of sherbet. It seems Monsieur Master was also fond of Monsieur Dover's work as well. Wow, these are the Taurus Gemini constellations. Do you know a lot about constellations, Raymond? Of course. There's so much romance in the constellations. For example, take the club, lyre, and arrow held by Gemini here. These come from... There are no strings on this lyre. Did Mr. Dover make a mistake in his sculpting? It's hard to think you would make a mistake like that. Huh? I thought you said you didn't know that much about him. I just sort of felt that way somehow. It appears she is hiding something from us. Yeah, clearly. Miss Hall, did you take this photograph yourself? Yes, I took it with this instant camera. It develops pictures instantly. It is one of my greatest treasures. Wow, I would love to see it in action. Well then, why don't we take a picture right now? Yay! Yay! Let's have our picture taken, Mr. Edward. Sure, I don't mind. I'm confident in my hairstyle today. Oh, really? Such a dad. He's such a dad! Alright, I'm taking the picture. Say cheese! Wait, I want to see the picture. Here is developed. A present from me to you, Monsieur Shields. Wow, thank you so much. That's such a great camera. It's the only camera in this mansion. Unfortunately, its convenience comes at a cost. There are no negatives. No negatives, huh? Is this the same camera Mr. Master used during the contest? Yes, you are well informed. While he made his desserts, Monsieur Master photographed his work. After that, he took photos of all the other competitors' works. Was he taking photos at the time of the Was he taking photos at the time the body was found? Losing my mind here. I thought I closed this. InDesign's open up. The body was discovered during the judging, was it not? Monsieur Master intended to take photos of everyone's wounds, but after he photographed Gustavia's wound, he ran out of film. Oh no. Monsieur Master asked me to change the film in the camera. It seems the film he put... It seems... I am French. I'm French at the door. Be our guest. Be our guest. It seems the film people... It seemed... I'm trying so hard to keep all these accents. It seems the film he prepared in advance was not enough. There wasn't enough film. It seems the number of photos he took didn't match up with the amount of film remaining. Well, he told me himself it might have been just a mistake, though. Was it really just a mistake? It's never just a mistake. Are you kidding me? This is Ace Attorney, damn it. I retrieved more film from the main building and went back to the fountain patio. And it was then that I heard the sound of something wrecking in Monsieur Master's room. The crashing of the chocolate. Monsieur Master, are you in here? Yeek! The murder! Oh God! And that's when I found Monsieur Dover's body in Monsieur Master's room. It was so terrible. I was really shaken up. Before I spoke to anyone else, I called the police. This camera, I've kept it with me ever since. I see. If it's all right with you, would you mind lending me your camera and that photo? Sure, I don't mind at all. Here you go. Thank you very much. She totally did it. She totally did it. Sherbet Salad, added to the core record. Oh dear. Detective Bad, Miss Delicious, is the investigation over already? He said he had no more use for me and kicked me out. Manny, that meanie, what a rude thing to say. It was probably to ensure that you wouldn't need any more of the crime scene. So, Detective Bad, did you get kicked out too?
It seems Von Karma thought I was getting in the way. He won't let me investigate.
Why would he prohibit his own detective from investigating? Because he's an asshole.
But we know just about all there is to know about the crime scene. Right now, he's talking to Gustavia in Dover's room.
Why does he need to speak to Mr. Gustavia?
We heard from Hall that Gustavia was seen entering the victim's room.
Ugh, I love Bad's theme. So freaking hard. Anyway, Mr. Gustavia? Yes, I saw him entering Dover's room, and it seemed like he was trying to avoid being seen. Also, I have no idea I have no idea what he did in there.
He is currently under suspicion for melting Dover's sherbet.
Just why did Mr. Gustavia enter that room?
I also have a photo of Dover's room here, if you need it. I'll let you take a look at it.
What? Why would you do that for us?
You still don't get it, kid. I'm saying I want to help you guys in order to discover the truth of this case.
Detective Bad? Is that alright, Detective Bad? Won't Von Karma chew you out again?
I have no intention of becoming Von Karma's lapdog.
Ooh! Yes, we stand. We stand Detective Bad.
If he won't let me investigate, I'll just do as I like. Getting tied up in stupid rules won't blind you to the truth.
Oh! I love him. Yes! Fucking get it, Detective Bad.
Isn't that right, Attorney Edgeworth?
Of course, Detective Bad. I thank you. This is amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Now we've got Detective Bad on our side. I don't really get what's going on, but I'm glad you boys are old friends now. I'm grateful that he'll lend us his strength. Well then, can we see the photo now?
Right.
It's all melty, and there's lots of ice shaving stuff in the back of the room, and there's some plugs. I wonder what those plugs are for.
This is the current state of Dover's room.
Wow! Sherbet has completely melted. The room is drenched in a light blue liquid. We should compare this with the photo Miss Hall took. Did the sherbet melt because the power cord was pulled out?
Yeah, because it was pulled. All of the refrigerated glass cases lost power completely.
Looks like all the power cords were connected to one socket. Do you have any idea when this cord was pulled out?
No, it's still under investigation at the moment.
What a waste of beautiful sherbet. Honestly, had I known it would end up like this, I would have eaten even more of this stuff. Did Mr. Dover's sherbet taste that good? Oh, yeah. Oh wait, was that Delicia? I thought I read that as Kate. My bad. Oh, yesy, his sherbet was the most delicious. I was a little like, wait, why did she eat it? But yeah, Delicia makes a lot more sense. Really? I wish I could have eaten some too. But there was one piece that was so salty I couldn't eat it. Salty? It's right there in this photo. It was a part of that lyre. Oh. It was probably salt string or something. That's the lyre from the Gemini constellation. Ah, you snuck a bite from the lyre? That's why the strings are missing. Boy, I never have eaten that much. I could have never eaten that much. It was way too salty. But the lyre part was very salty. One part of the sherbet tasted different. That's rather curious. Did someone other than her also take a bite out of it? Did you notice anything else? Now that you mention it, I see sherbet sculptures had these strange markings on them. They had 2 letters carved into them. Wait a minute! There! It looked like something like this! An alphabet signature? It can't be! PH. What? I knew it! I just knew that Monsieur Dover made this lyre. He isn't one to make mistakes in his sculptures after all. Miss Hall, it's been troubling me for a while, but... Do you know something about Mr. Dover? Why would I know something about Monsieur Dover? You seem quite attached to Mr. Dover's handiwork. That's because his sculptures are just such great works of art. No, I believe that his works are very special to you in particular. How do you know that? There is a piece of evidence that we believe belongs to Mr. Dover. And it happens to share a common feature with another piece of evidence. What is happening right now? Is my network going out? I keep seeing it like skip a little bit. That's a little concerning. Please show me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Which 2 pieces of evidence share something in common? 2 pieces of evidence that point to Mr. Dover. Let's start by presenting the first one. Well, the signet crest. Take that. And now the second piece of evidence, which shares a common feature. I did it! I'm so smart! Yay! Delicia saw 2 letters of the alphabet. They were probably used as Mr. Dover's signature, just as an artist would sign their name on their works. Right. Oh, I remember now. I see sherbet sculptures had PH carved into them, I'm sure of it.
PH? Those aren't Isaac Dover's initials, though.
No, but we found this seal at the scene of the crime. It had probably fallen out of the late Mr. Dover's pocket. If you had pressed this seal into something, it would mark those letters. It would mark the letters PH. Also, the very same PH symbol is engraved into this teapot. It's also a snowflake. If he's working with sherbet and he has like a snowflake insignia, that's pretty clever.
The same symbol?
This teapot was made by the sculptor Pierre Hoquet. In other words, this PH is the signature of Pierre Hoquet. Miss Hall, you know about this signature all too well, don't you? Yes, Monsieur Hoquet's works always bear that signature. Since he never shows himself in public, his signature is used to identify his works.
No way. Are you saying Pierre Hoquet is...
It seems Detective Bad has also realized Isaac Dover's true identity. To Miss Hall, Mr. Dover was no ordinary pastry chef. That's because his true identity was... A sculptor. That's right. Mr. Dover's true identity was the sculptor Pierre O'Kay. What? Mr. Dover was a sculptor?
Things like signatures can be faked if you have the original designs. Can you really use that as proof that he was a sculptor?
No, but what's important here is that Miss Hall thought he was. As for proving his real identity, I'll leave that to the police.
I get it. I'll have the boys check up on it.
As I expected from you, Gregory Edgeworth. You knew Mr. Dover's real identity all along, didn't you? Yes. When I discovered the body, I noticed the scene. I knew from that moment he was Pierre Rouquet, the man I greatly admired. Thinking that this would be his final posthumous work, I just couldn't sit still. So, that's why you entered Dover's room. Huh? What did you say? When exactly did you take this photo of Dover's room? That was... Perhaps this was taken during the judging. Objection. That's strange. I thought you said the camera ran out of film during the judging. Before Mr. Master entered Dover's room, you were the one in possession of the camera. Wasn't that why you were able to take the photo when you discovered the body? Yes, that's right. The only photos you took with the new film were of Dover's room and the body. If that's the case, a new contradiction comes to light. Another one. The piece of evidence that contradicts the two photos Miss Hall took is... I think I'm lost. Can I look at the... Hold on. Wait. This one again? I'm just gonna present something. That is my instant camera. You've already handed the photos of Dover's room and the body to myself and the police. That reminds me, didn't you also take a photo of me and Mr. Edgeworth just now? The film used in this camera, oh, I guess I got it right. The film in this camera can take up to 20 photos. However, this camera only has 3 photos left, which leaves 14 photos unaccounted for. Exactly what were they used to photograph? Please show us all the photos you took. We will be able to discern your actions from these photos. I'm so sorry. I have told a terrible lie.
Don't tell me. All of the remaining shots are of Isaac Dover's room.
My deepest apologies. It seems they are all shots of the ice sculptures from various angles.
So when these were taken, the sculptures had not melted yet? But that means the one who caused them to melt was you?
Yes, I am positive that I melted them. You are positive? I am an aficionado of the sculptor Pierre Rouquet, who is actually Monsieur Dover. Before the authorities could defile his final masterpieces during their investigation, I thought that I should preserve them through photographs. Hence, I entered his room.
In that case, why did all the ice melt?
It's probably because, as I was taking the pictures, I became entranced with his works. And it seems that my foot accidentally got caught in the power cord, unplugging it. Oh, jeez, that's kind of rough. Accidentally, you say? I did not notice the power cord at the time. I would have never imagined. I would never have imagined that I would be the cause of the sculptures melting. Could the truth really be that simple? I mean, the truth is stranger than fiction, my man. However, I cannot say with certainty that she's lying. I am so sorry to have caused you all so much trouble. As long as you're telling the truth, there's no need to apologize. That's right. Don't sweat it, Kate. Thank you very much.
Edgeworth, here, take this picture. Do what you want with it.
I love Detective Bad. He is an awesome character, and I really wish he showed up in the main series, because that would be super cool. Ooh. Oh. Oh, god damn it. I still can't believe they recycled the triumphant sound for... Anyway. You meddling fool. Oh god, I don't know how to do a German accent. You meddling fools still haven't given up yet, have you? No matter how long you wait, I have no intention of allowing a defense attorney to investigate. Is that close enough? I don't know. No matter. If we can't investigate, we'll find the truth through some other method. Always ready with a comeback. Well, do try your best. Excuse me, Monsieur von Kammer. The truth is, it was I who melted the ice sculptures in Monsieur Tover's room. What? What is the meaning of this, you Claude? I am truly sorry, both to you and Monsieur Gustavia. Do not be concerned about me. Sir von Karma has already recognized that I had no hand in this act. That reminds me. Why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Mr. Gustavia? Ah, well, that was because... Silence, ignoramus! You're not to give that attorney any... You're not to give that attorney the tiniest hint of information. Catherine Hall, you are coming with me. You are under suspicion of being complicit in the murder. No! I shall be interrogating you personally. God, it's like weird, like slipping between so many different accents. I need to listen to a German accent and just imitate it. I shall be interrogating you personally. You best prepare yourself. Very well. Please wait, I still have some questions I want to ask her. I do not care for your sorry plight in the lead. Oh, that's so Russian. That's fucking god. Ah! I do not care for your sorry plight in the... I have no idea what voice to give him. Bed, Gustavia. While I'm at it, you as well, Scones. I have plenty of questions for you all. Understood. Boy, what I'm at it, he says the knife. He just took everyone with... Oh my gosh. He just took everyone away with him. Yes, even if we stay here, I don't think we'll be able to investigate any further today. Let's take our leave for now. It has already grown rather late. I hope the snow has stopped by now. Sounds good. Oh, he's hungry. Sweet baby Ray. I'm starving anyway. Sweet baby Ray. Little sweet baby Ray. Let's stop somewhere for hamburgers then. Before my stomach joins the chorus. You can't fight on an empty stomach after all. We'll need to report back to Mr. Master with our findings first thing tomorrow. To be continued. Ooh. Wow, we've had like 3 to be continued. This is like, this entire episode has been like a fast sequence of to be continued. I feel like these little chapter markers are shorter than the last one. That was pure dialogue. I didn't investigate really anything. Why is she there? Oh, I guess she's talking to her master. Christmas Day in the detention center. Huh? What are you doing here, Kate? Ah, Monsieur Shields,
And Monsieur Edwards, allow me to apologize once again for all the trouble I caused you yesterday.
Miss Hall looks a bit tired. Has Von Karma finished interrogating you?
Yes, aside from what happened on the ice, to the ice sculptures, I was not at fault for anything else.
Are you also here to meet with Master Jeff, Kate?
Yes, I am worried about him, about how he is holding up.
Oh no, he's dead, isn't he? Detective Bad? Why are you here?
I just happen to be here. I'll be heading to the crime scene soon.
I don't think this is a place that people happen to be, though. Oh my god. Wait, did his hair turn white? Wait a minute. Wasn't he like a... Well, I forgot what voice.
Hello.
Master Jeff, what happened to you?
Oh no, Monsieur Master. Why do you look so pale?
I didn't get much sleep last night. The tribulation known as questioning was rather harsh. I'm just a little exhausted. They didn't let you sleep? Even for an interrogation, that's going too far. Detective Bad.
The detective in charge of the initial investigation was also in charge of the interrogation. I don't like Von Karma's methods, but this was all I could do.
He was the one who brought me here. It seems I was supposed to be interrogated for a little bit longer, though. It seems that Detective Bad is looking out for Mr. Master in his own way. Yeah, I guess. So, shall we inform Mr. Master about what happened yesterday, Raymond? Yes, sir. I got all my memos right here. Mr. Master, we would like to inform you about yesterday's investigation. Yes, thank you very much. Please go ahead. Master Jeff, it's almost like your spirit's gone. My sugar levels are low, so I might not seem like my usual energetic self.
Monsieur Master.
Do we have anything that can give his spirit... Oh, we can give him the chocolates! Wait, hold on. Give his glucose a boost. I do have some evidence. Present... chocolates. Oh! Those chocolates! Are you giving them to me?
Those chocolates are...
If possible, I would like to give them to you immediately. But it's against the rules to give anything to the suspects in the detention center. I see. Regrettably, if those are the rules, then there's nothing we can do about it. Oh! Come on, Bad! Give him a sucker! Come on, give him a lollipop. You can do it. Are you sure there's no way we can give them to him? Detective Bad. Looks like he noticed what we were trying to ask of him.
I'll inspect the chocolates, and if there are no problems, I'll think about it.
Detective Bad, thank you very much. All right, I knew we could count on you, Detective Bad. I am truly in your debt. I'm like trying to channel like a little bit of Orpheus from Hades. Just like that really like gingerly voice. Just like, oh, of course, sir.
Wait right here.
I love doing Detective Bad's voice, but oh my god, it is so hard on my throat.
Take it.
Thank you very much.
Not a word to anyone else. It would cause problems for me later.
Yes, of course. I do apologize for making you go through so much trouble. Now, I shall partake in eating these delicious delights at once. I'm sorry for asking you to do something so dangerous, Detective Bad. So dangerous! Sorry for asking you to do something so dangerous. Giving chocolates to prisoners is no laughing matter. So noir. Look at him. He's so, just like, hat drawn. Oh, he's so freaking dramatic. I love it.
I only did what I wanted to do.
Look at him. Look at them. They're so, I need dramatic light. I need like the blind, like the sun coming through the blinds, and like, oh, I need it, and like the swelling big band, and like the sullen underscore. Oh, I need it. Anyway. Why can't you just be honest here, detective? Oh, how sweet. It's like I've come back to life. Oh, did Kate make these chocolates? Yes, sir, I did. How does it taste? What is happening? What's gonna happen? Oh, Jesus. Melton. Not in your hand. That's a M&M. Oh my god, look at him go. So divine. Thank you for the tasty treat. Oh, they're a bit misshapen, but so sweet and delicious. Thank you. I am so glad that you enjoyed it. And above all, it helped you regain your spirit. Thank you for your concern. The food they serve here has been absolutely tasteless. And combined with the lack of sleep, I was thoroughly exhausted. Is the food here that bad?
Just salt beef and stew. Your average prison fare.
That is odd. I really could not taste anything.
Whatever. I'm about to head out to the crime scene.
Please wait, Detective Bad. Can you give us any new information?
Yeah, I think I can. We've identified the victim. Just as you said, Isaac Dover was a sculptor who worked in France. Seemed he went by the name Pierre Hoquet.
It sounds like we're saying, yeah, okay, like Pierre Hoquet. Yeah, okay. Isaac Dover was Pierre Hoquet. How could that be? Monsieur Pierre Hoquet. Oh, so dramatic. Dramatique. So Pierre Hoquet wasn't actually French, huh? Which is likely why he never showed himself in public while he worked under that name.
The Zodiac sculptures. They were his master.
So instead of the Zodiac killer, he was the Zodiac sculptor. Ooh, I don't like that, but okay.
Although, they will remain forever unfinished.
The Zodiac sculptor with his work remained unfinished. And the Zodiac killer who has remained unidentified. Y'all. If this was intentional, yikes. Unfinished, even though they were his masterpieces? Wow, okay, we're really doing this, huh?
It seems he worked on them by season. Once he finished the remaining winter constellations, his work would be done.
Ooh. Wait. When did the Zodiac killer stop? I actually don't know that much about... I don't know enough about the... Whatever. Huh? The winter constellations are Taurus and Gemini, right? So those ice sculptures were his final pieces. It is heartbreaking that they melted. I cannot apologize enough. No, I wasn't blaming you or anything. Excuse me.
Also, Dover was infamous for being greedy. He would charge hundreds of thousands just to make a single sculpture.
That's not greedy. That's charging your worth. He was making whole ass ice sculptures out of sherbet. That's charging for your bruh. Come on. This is like you gotta charge. Just support your local artists, okay?
It seemed like he always had money troubles.
Well, he was an artist, so I mean, relatable.
The murder might be related to that, but it's still under investigation.
So he had money problems even though he was a famous artist? Do you know why he entered a dessert contest?
Not yet. Kept it a secret, even from his family.
I see.
It's time. I'm bringing in the replacement guard. I can't hang around any longer than I have.
Yes, I understand. Let's meet again later. That detective is a kind soul. Indeed. He never strays from his own beliefs. He truly has a strong will. But he's pretty scary when you first meet him. I see. Could you tell me everything that happened yesterday? Of course. Allow me to give you a report of our investigation. Excuse me. So this is what happened. I'm so sorry for the trouble Kate has caused you. I am truly very sorry. You have no need to worry so long as you have told the truth, Miss Hall. Mr. Master, would you mind if I asked you a few questions as well? Yes, I shall divulge all that I know. Dun, 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 dun. Please tell us about the other 3 contestants in the final round of your contest. Let's see. Miss Delicious's desserts had a fantastic design. However, she broke the rules, so I could not recognize her as the winner. Up until the semifinals, Mr. Gustavia's flavors and design were to my liking. Unfortunately, both the taste and appearance of his finals entry left much to be desired. And there was something strange about his dessert in the semifinals. Something strange? Both Mr. Gustavia's and Mr. Dover's desserts had the exact same taste. They had different designs, but in terms of taste, it was like eating the same thing. What did they look like? Ah, there should be a picture of them in my mansion. Please allow me to show you little. Certainly, thank you very much. And then there were Mr. Dover's sherbet sculptures. Oh, they were absolutely heavenly. Did you have a chance to taste his creations? If I recall correctly, his body was discovered in the middle of judging. Yes, but I was not informed of this until after the judging had finished. Since he was not present in the room, I helped myself to a piece of his edible lyre. It was fantastically delicious. I was so moved I broke into song. Wait a moment, please. Did you say the lyre was delicious? Could you please give us a little more detail about that? What did it taste like? Was it salty? You ate the lyre from the sculpture in Mr. Dover's room, correct? That's what he just said. Yes, the one that was in the same glass case as the Gemini sculpture. Please, have a look at this picture, Mr. Master. Did you eat from this lyre that's missing the strings? Yes, that lyre had original... Words are hard for me. Yes, that lyre originally had strings. There's flies, and I'm stuttering, and there was Midna earlier, and I am just all over the place today. I'm so sorry, y'all. However, I ate them all, resulting in what you see here in the... I ate all of the strings. So the strings on the lyre were missing because he ate them. Actually, Delicia ate part of the same lyre that you did. However, she said it was so salty that she could not eat it. You don't say. That means there might be a problem with my sense of taste after all. A problem with your sense of taste? How so? There is a taste disorder called hypogeusia. Wait, hold on. I gotta look up how to pronounce that. Oops. Come on, type. Oh, there. Wait, it just came up. Hold on. How do you pronounce that?
Hypogeusia or hypogeusia.
Hypogeusia. Hypogeusia. Okay. There is a taste disorder called hypogeusia in which you lose the ability to taste salt. Perhaps I have contracted this illness. I just never realized it since I eat nothing but sweets. However, I know now with certainty. So, that's why he couldn't tell what the food they served here tasted like. No, for a pastry chef to lose their sense of taste is fatal. Even if there is a treatment for taste impairment, there isn't a cure for it yet. But it's probably best that you let the police know so you can receive a medical examination. No, that won't be necessary. There is a recipe in my mansion specifically for making the cure. A recipe for a drug that will cure for your... Oh my gosh. A recipe for a drug that will cure your taste impairment? Yes. Please look for it later when you return to the mansion. Monsieur Master, but that means revealing the... Kate, we should no longer conceal it from Mr. Gregory. Yes, sir, I understand. If that is what you wish. A recipe for a special drug. Just what are they hiding? Damn, we're talking a lot about drugs this episode. Episode? Stream. Whatever. Same thing. I guess the episode's for YouTube. Hi, YouTube! Well then, I must be returning to the mansion now. So, I will take my leave. Yes, we will be heading there later as well. Kate. What is it, Monsieur Master? You should not live for my sake. You should reconsider your lifestyle so that you can live by yourself, even if I were no longer around. Please do not say things like that. I simply cannot live without you, Monsieur Master. I promise to wait for you until you return. Excuse me. Ah, Kate! Catherine. Oh, Catherine. Master Jeff, Kate was crying. Why did you say something so cruel? I'm worried about her. Catherine always puts me before herself. What do you mean? She collects Pierre Hoquet's works and makes sweets. All to make me happy, nothing more. That is the only reason she does anything. Yikes. She always puts aside her own preferences and things that she wants to do herself. I want Catherine to choose to live her own life. I do not want her to waste her valuable life because of me. Is that so? He thinks of Miss Hall as his own daughter. And he would want his children to choose their own path in life. Wait! Oh, is this like for... Because Edgeworth doesn't... He doesn't... Oh, that makes me kind of sad though. But that like makes me kind of sad though. Oh, but that's like bittersweet. And a parent would do anything to protect their own children. That feeling. I also know it well. Daddy Edgeworth! Well, that should do it for the questions. We must return to the scene of the crime. Ah, is it already time to leave? It is already time to leave, I see. So, will my tribulations of questioning resume? We should take measures against their interrogations from our side as well. Can you ask the police about that? I can, but I have other ways in mind as well. When the time comes... Oh, you are a dependable man. I shall be counting on you. Master Jeff will come here every day with reports of our progress. And we'll bring Kate too. Yes, thank you very much. I shall be looking forward to it. Mr. Master, know that the police will be attempting to get you to confess. I'm sorry to ask an innocent soul like yourself to bear with these painful experiences. So polite. But please, hold on for now. If you confess, I am positive that Von Karma will use that to his advantage. And that will make helping you all that much more difficult. I understand. I shall do my best. If you believe in me until the bitter end, I will definitely get you out of here. Let's go. And I think I'm going to save it here, and we will pick up on this next time. Wait, what just happened? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Did I just lose a bunch of time? Wait a minute. Did I just lose all of that? We're gonna have to go through that again. Okay, well, I guess it was just that part. So, yeah. Okay, I'll just play through that again and I'll resave so I won't subject that to y'all again. Or y'all to whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Anywho, thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Friday stream. I promise I will have more of a background next time because obviously my apartment is still a mess and I still have to dig out my my little sheet that I basically have my backdrop. But yeah, thank you again. I hope you guys had a good week, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll be streaming again on Monday. My schedule will be posted on Twitter. I'm getting back to that. So thank you guys for giving me that little breaky break to move all of my crap into a different place. And stay tuned. All my social medias are scrolling at the bottom, so if you haven't followed me already, go ahead and do that. And if you aren't following me here on Twitch, please give me a follow. You'll get notified every time I go live. I play Ace Attorney and lots of other things. Yeah, so good to see y'all, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Stay hydrated, everybody.